I wanted to quickly do a video about these freeze-dried raspberries that I got. Um, Thank you to Readywise for sending this sample to me. Super excited to have it. Um, so I had never tried um, freeze-dried berries until fairly recently. I had had freeze-dried apples like a long, long time ago. Um, but freeze-dried raspberries I've only tried a few months ago, I want to say. And so I have kids. Everybody in my family loves berries, and we always are fighting to have berries on hand because if I buy them fresh, one kid eats half the package and then other kids are complaining that they don't get them. If I buy a ton of berries, I'm going broke, number one, and number two, that the kids all decide they don't want to eat berries that week. So the next thing you know, they're all going bad and getting thrown away. So I'm always looking for ways to have berries on hand without dealing with that issue of them going bad if I have large quantities of them. And we have done frozen berries in the past, but um, my kids aren't a huge fan of frozen berries. They don't like that they're so mushy um, once they start to thaw. So I had tried freeze dried, and that is the answer for my family. So Readywise, if you're not familiar with the company, they do a lot of freeze-dried foods, and they do have a lot of freeze-dried meals and things that people will get to keep on hand um, for preparing for emergencies and whatnot. And while I am not a prepper per se, I do like to keep a lot of things in stock so that if there is an emergency or if there is a storm, um, we have access to foods that we need. So with these raspberries, they came in this metal container, the metal can, and if I had not opened them, they would have been good until 2050. I did, however, open them, and my kids and I have been eating them, and they are just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like eating fresh raspberries, but you've got that crunch of like a chip. So, because they're freeze dried. So, my kids all love them. I love them. And we've been eating them just like this. However, I also have been eating them like this. So, we also got freeze dried blueberries. And so I will put the yogurt and the berries into a container like this and let it sit overnight, and then it is ready to go. And so I will have the berries mixed in. And so with this one, I had done the blueberries. And then this morning, when I got ready and started eating, I threw in some of the raspberries instead of granola. So I get the crunch of the granola, but instead it is the raspberries. And then the blueberries have reconstituted in the yogurt and are nice and soft like fresh berries. So this has become my favorite way to eat breakfast, and I will switch back and forth between the raspberries and the blueberries. So if you are in the market for freeze-dried products, specifically the freeze-dried fruit here, definitely consider the Readywise because their quality is amazing and they don't add anything extra. Let's see. Yep, just raspberries. And if you're looking for a new way to have your kids get some fruit, definitely consider freeze-dried fruit because it's got all the flavor of the fresh fruit, but it's nice and crunchy. So it is a fun snack. And my youngest actually took a little container of freeze-dried raspberries to school today for his snack. So definitely consider getting these if you're in the market. They are absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to be adding these and their blueberries and probably their strawberries to my list of things that I keep stocked in the pantry at all times, because my kids have absolutely loved these, and so have I.